guys, so today we are going to focus on bridge a little bit. It's a 101, we use it everywhere. Obviously listen to your body, know what you're allowed to do. I'm just going to talk about the mechanics of the movement itself, okay? So when we do a bridge, there are a couple of ways to do this. We start lying flat on the mat. Traditionally, our feet are hip distance apart, which means they line up with the front of the pelvis, the big bones, not our butt cheek size, okay? Our hands press down, and what we want is that the spine starts neutral. So the pelvis is flat, small curve behind the back, shoulder blades and thoracic spine push down, small curve behind the neck, and we want to keep that, okay? The easiest way to do a bridge is to hinge, which means you keep this shape of the body and you lift it up, hinging around the shoulder joint, and then you lower it down. Again, hinging around the shoulder joint. So notice what I did is I lifted and I lowered. What I didn't do is change all the contours of the body, right? All my contours stayed the same. Now I'm doing a Pilates bridge. In a Pilates bridge, the top line is a straight line. It is a triangle, right? Feet point straight line to skull. In a yoga bridge, the weight gets pushed onto the cervical spine, the rib cage spreads apart, and a big amount of curvature goes in the lumbar. So if you see the difference, Pilates bridge, a line focusing on neutral on top, weight on the shoulder. So I could lift my head if I wanted to. I don't suggest you do that. Yoga bridge, you are up with the weight against the neck. You're using the skeleton more than the muscle, okay? So that's our hinge bridge and our Pilates versus yoga bridge. Now for some people, you can do an articulated bridge. That means we move the spine in little segments like a snake or a wave. The top still lands in the same place. So I plant my feet, I anchor my shoulders, I scoop into the abdomen, imprinting, pushing my low back down. Then I peel up. So you see I'm peeling my hips up, so my low back, then my rib cage up to the sky. I still land in the same place. When I come down, I'm coming down through my upper thoracic, my rib cage area, right? First, then I pull my low back down, my belly button hollows, right? Now I'm in imprint. Then I land my pelvis to neutral, and I'm back in my starting position. So a hinge lifts as a unit, and articulation rolls up and returns oppositionally down. Okay, different placement of the feet. So you can do feet hip distance apart, right? Lining up with the front of the pelvis, right? Pubic bone in between, pelvis, glutes on the outside, right? Or you can do feet touching. Notice I don't go as high because now I'm a little more interior, a little more inner thigh. I really have to work my glutes to go up. You can go wide. I can go very high because I've got a little more turnout. You can make a V position, whether the heels are lifted or not, to work the outer thigh and glute a little bit more. And you can do single leg work, right? Whether you're hinging or articulating, or if you're holding and moving the leg. Anytime I'm doing this, all of my bridges, if you notice, I'm keeping my pelvis even, right? So I work through my abs, I work through my glutes, and I strengthen through the back. I like exhale to lift, inhale to hold, exhale to lower. You can also do it as singles. Whatever breath you choose, you're making a choice and you should stick with it because it improves the work. When I finish, I release my back in an opposite direction. And a bridge is great, strengthening the body, especially back chain, supporting through the shoulder, teaching the pelvis even keel or balance, and it challenges us. It gives us places to play with single leg or independent sided work. I hope that helps. Enjoy your bridges.